Um, we all know about the terrible shooting by Stephen Paddock. He shot and killed 58 people, wounded more than 500, attending a country music concert in Las Vegas, and he was renting from MGM Resorts, but he was on the 32nd floor in Mandalay Bay Hotel, and then about 300 yards away, they had a concert going down on the ground level floor. It was exposed outside, and he started shooting an automatic gun from this Mandalay on the 32nd floor, and he shot and killed 58 people and wounded 500 others. Now, the people that sounds like, we thought they were responsible, MGM, which owns Mandalay, they have filed 1,000 lawsuits, and they've sued all the victims that's talking about getting money from them. Mainly, they said the only ones they have sued are people that were trying to get some money, or when you're sitting there and a guy has an automatic shooting at you with 58 people dead, and then there had to be over 500 something injured, and they're going to sue you for that, right? Well, that's what they're doing. The hotel is suing you. They invited you to be there, and this guy had a ton of ammunition that was shooting. And the one thing that interests me, now they're trying to say he was a terrorist. But do you know he had never had a violation or nothing on his record? And I was thinking, to be a terrorist, you should, one, come from a country where they have terrorists, or you should at least have a long record with similar transactions where you were involved in a terrorist shooting. But he didn't have nothing on his record. It was clean, and they checked it out for weeks, this Mr. Paddock. So then we're down to the fact, well, how did the hotel sue all these people? They're going back to a 2002 law that Congress passed, and it's never been used. It's never been in court. It's never been nowhere except on the books. And that law talks about terrorism, and it also where you got to have the terrorists, which they had, and then this other company on call there at the hotel, they had this DHS certified service or technology. They'd been checked out by this organization that they were a real good group, and they could handle any kind of acts that come up. And they had that company signed up at the time of the shooting on the ground, and that's one thing. And then the act provides for a terrorist, and they're saying this guy that was shooting out of that 32nd floor was a terrorist. I don't think he was, but another thing, they've already filed lawsuits on the 1,000 people. The 58 died, and then the rest of them filed lawsuits that they were hurt, injured by all these bullets coming. And those are the people that MGM is suing. MGM's not suing for money, they say, but they want to try to get all these lawsuits thrown out on the basis that this company had this DHS certified service or technology, and also a terrorist. It was a terrorist attack, which that statute provides for those two items. But it's funny though, the statute's been on the books since 2002, and nobody's ever quoted it, or never been used once since 2002. And it sounds real simple, just go ahead and file 1,000 lawsuits. But a lot of these people are hurt. I don't know, some of them might be children, and their parents were killed. So they're going to go serve papers on them now. And all these other people could be hurt in the hospital. things like that. Maybe they can't even talk, who knows, can't do anything. They're going to serve a lawsuit on these people. And first of all, and these lawsuits are in federal court. They've moved this case from state court to federal court on all these lawsuits. And so when all these people get served by the sheriff, whoever serves them, they got to hire lawyers and answer the papers. And they said they're only suing people that filed lawsuits or have made a claim that they're entitled to some money. And so all these people are getting served with these papers, and some of them might be in a hospital, some of them maybe can't walk, some of them are disabled, and some of them are dead.
I think the hotel is responsible.
58 are dead. Now, how are they serving the papers on them? Because they got to find out who their heirs are or who they left. Or they're probably from a lot of different states. All these suits were filed.
He's even suing the dead ones?
Everybody's getting sued that claim that they were hurt. And the suits are all filed in California and Nevada, where the club was. Those two states. But MGM is saying that if they could get these suits filed, which they've done, and they can prove that one, this guy was a terrorist, and two, they had this designation, DHS, Certified Service Technology, then all these lawsuits should be thrown out, and they shouldn't be allowed to get sued in this situation. And this was the worst mass shooting in modern American history. So, and it says that some of the victims have already sought damages from MGM. But I don't know, it's going to be real interesting, especially when they serve these papers in a federal case on people that can't hardly walk or talk, or they're injured. You know, how are they going to get, they're going to have to get them a lawyer, a guardian, a lawyer. Who's going to pay for all that? This has nothing to do with the injuries. Just get them a lawyer to fight this federal case when they get served. And I don't know. I don't think that's right, tell you the truth. But or some of these people might be minors. They got to have a guardian appointed. You got to serve the guardian. And a lot of these people aren't going to work unless they have money. And how are all these people they're suing now going to pay somebody because they want them to defend them and file an answer or whatever they got to file in this case if it keeps going? And there are some people that are really mad out there. A lot of these people that did nothing wrong and they got shot, killed, or shot and injured, they are mad, especially with this thing that the hotel is trying to do. Now, I mean, it's a big case and there are a lot of people going to get paid. It involves a lot of money, unless it comes under this act that they're talking about that was passed in 2002. If it comes under that act, then the hotel could walk from the suit where they had this technology guy there, and then the terrorist attack. They can just wave goodbye and leave, and they don't have to pay nothing. Now, I don't know what their insurance is, the hotel, but with these kind of injuries and 58 people dead and 550 injured, I have no idea what their insurance is, but I'll tell you, it better be up there, because if it's not, the hotel will go down, and they probably know it. And maybe that's why they filed this suit on a statute where it has never been talked about, mentioned in a case or anything since it's been passed in 2002. So there are a lot of mad people around, and I don't blame them. If I was sitting in bed, hurt, injured, can't walk, talk, and now I get a paper, a federal case served on me at my house or in the hospital, I would be mad, real mad. Now I got to go out and hire legal counsel to answer that paper, because maybe I didn't have a lawyer before. We were just talking back and forth like any other case, and I said, I'm injured, here are my bills, and make some kind of, now I got to go hire a lawyer to defend me and file an answer, in this one of these thousands of cases that they've just filed. These cases are filed. We'll see what's happening, but this is going to keep going, I'll tell you. And I would think this is going to cost MGM some business, in my opinion. It's going to cost them a lot of business. And also the men many hotels that MGM owns. Thank you.